Hey guys, what's going on? Goose here, man. Coming back at you in the video, and if you're new, especially if you're a Saints fan, make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and click all notifications. Well, hey, it wasn't pretty, especially at the end of the game, but the Saints win 35-29. It was got a little dicey there in the fourth quarter. The Saints had a 21-point lead. It got down to 6, and but the Saints were able to get two first downs on that last drive, run out the clock, and they did what they had to do to win the football game. That's one thing. As they win 35-29. So we had some good and bad in this game. The bad was the start. The start was horrible for the Saints. It couldn't have been any worse for the Saints to start that game. Detroit scored a touchdown on their first drive. Our first possession, we throw an interception. They score a touchdown again. It's 14-0, and just started off horribly for the Saints. It looked like this game was just going to go south quickly, just by the last 2 weeks. Uh, anyway, but then the Saints, their offense wakes up. They score 5 straight touchdowns on 5 straight possessions. I mean, they were mixing it up, running, passing. Uh, I mean, the Saints. For the bulk of the game, the Saints ran the ball very, very well, as we can see with the numbers here. It was good to see that Sean Payton finally decided to run the football and really to stick to the run. We had 42 rushing attempts, 25 passes. When's the last time the Saints ran the ball 42 times in the game? I don't know if it's ever happened in the Sean Payton era. I don't know if it's ever happened in the Sean Payton era, but 42 carries, 164 yards, 3.9 yards per rush. If you take out Drew Brees' the kneel downs, it's probably over 4 yards a rush because it is over 4 yards a rush. But so good play, Drew Brees. All the talk about his arm strength not there anymore. Drew Brees played well today. He threw the ball down the field many times. He threw the ball down the field, 20 yards down the field. He ended up 19 out of 25, 246 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did have the 1 interception. A rating of 116.4. I thought Drew Brees played phenomenal. I thought he played his best game of the year. After 2 subpar games last 2 weeks where he just wasn't stretching the field. I don't know if it was by design, by game plan. I don't know. But this week the Saints actually threw the ball down the field more than 5 yards down the field. He was averaging like 4.8 yards ball in the air. That was his average going into today's game. But today was much, much better. Offense looked much better as Kamara had 83 yards on the ground. Murray had 64. So, see. It's all right to see. Yeah, 83. 83 for Kamara, 64 for Murray. Just want to make sure I got that right. So, that was awesome. And another guy that really stepped up for the Saints was Tre'Quan Smith. Tre'Quan Smith, man, the Saints have been waiting for him to step up. He's a very talented guy. Saints have been waiting for Tre'Quan Smith to emerge as another weapon for Drew Brees, and he made clutch catch after clutch catch after clutch catch. He had that big 3rd down conversion on the last drive to extend the drive. When it was a 6-point game, he had 2 touchdown catches. He ended up with 4 catches, 54 yards, 2 touchdowns. I thought Tre'Quan Smith was. I thought he was one of the players of the game. Honestly, I thought Tre'Quan Smith was awesome. Sanders. So Sanders also played well. Sanders probably had his best game as a Saint, 6 catches, 93 yards. Didn't have a touchdown, but I thought Sanders played awesome. He had some big catches in the football game, especially early on. But the Saints were down 14-0. We had to get our offense rolling. It was good to see the Saints finally get this offense rolling. As the middle part of this game, we had 5 straight possessions, 5 straight touchdowns. You can't ask. At one point, Saints had 6 possessions, and they had 5 touchdowns. You can't, that efficiency. You really can't ask any better for. They had 2 possessions. They were driving the ball pretty well, and then they ended up punting. and then they got the ball back after a touchdown by Detroit. This was a horrible punt by Morstead, which gave Detroit short field position. That's when they scored again. They got the 2-point conversion. They went for two, make it a 6-point game. Then the Saints were finally able to run out the clock. They got the ball back around 3 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that, on that last drive, and they were able to get two first downs, and able to run out the clock. As man, so what are the bad takes? There are some bad takes in this game. The start of the game was horrible for the Saints. They got down 14-0. The interception got tipped up in the air. The Saints still give up too many big plays on defense. They still give up too many big plays on defense. Third down conversions was horrible was horrible. They were 7 out of 14 on third downs was Detroit. They're also a 3 out of 3 on fourth down. So that means 10 out of 14 possessions were extended when they got to at least third down. So that's got to change. I mean that's horrible. I mean, you got to get off the field. Now the Saints on the other hand, they were good also. They were 10 out of 14 on third downs, and they were 1 out of 1 on fourth down. So both teams had success on third downs today. So it kind of evened out there, but the defense is still giving up big plays. They're still letting receivers open. There were some plays that they missed, that Detroit missed, because there's a one. They got a touchdown on the drive anyway, but still they Stafford short-armed it. P.J. Williams let a guy go behind him. Malcolm Jenkins blows coverages. So there's a lot of things to work on here for the Saints. But look, it's better to work on it after you win. A win is a win is a win. So you're not gonna complain too much about a win. But there are some things the Saints have to improve if they want to achieve the goals that they have. Gotta get better. Gotta get better on third down. Third down defense has to get better. But I thought all in all the Saints played well today. I mean, it is the NFL. I mean, you're not going to have 21-point blowouts. It just doesn't rarely happen in the NFL. I mean, so but the win's a win. A win is a win is a win is a win, as they say in the NFL. Doesn't matter how you get it, how you do it. It's a win. 35-29. Saints finally win a game. It's been 2 weeks they won a game. So, but on to the Chargers next week, as they play the Chargers at home next week. Hopefully we can have some fans in the stands. A lot of states are, letting fans in the stands, limited capacity. It'd be nice to have some fans in the stands for the next home game. Maybe like 25%, 20%, something for the crowd, maybe to make some noise on third downs, blah blah blah. But hopefully that happens. But Saints win 35-29, so it's on to the Chargers. So I'll talk to you guys next time.